when in that scenario, you always expected the hero to help, right? I was scared, I got stolen, and someone tried to help, but like, it fails, right? It fails, and it shows that usually in film, in series, in movie, heroes always win. Heroes always victory. Heroes always perfect. But here it shows that heroes has flaws, and that can be analyzed through deconstruction.
That's called deconstruction. Deconstruction means by Jacques Derrida is when the binary opposition. It's like good versus evil. But in this Jacques Derrida theory, deconstruction, it's not about it's not optimal. It's not stable at all. Like the good always win, the evil always lose. No. In this context of deconstruction, Jacques Derrida said that binary opposition is not always stable. Rather than it will fall apart. Like earlier, I got this from a good guy, and then good guy trying to save him, and then he lose. So that's why basically that's what deconstruction is.
That's our main problem, which is in these movies, Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Not only heroes that always win. In these storylines breaks the traditional challenge track, which is the hero always win. And by using Derrida's theory, this movie showing that not only hero but also the villain that also can win.
Let us look the evidence from the movie. Look at 23:45 seconds. First, look at the time code 23:45 seconds. Rey respectfully hands over the classic Skywalker family lightsaber to Luke Skywalker on a lonely island. In traditional story, this would be a proud moment where all traditions are passed down to the next generation. But Luke breaks this expectation immediately. He looks at the weapon and throws it off the cliff without a second thought.
Later at time code 46:10 seconds, Luke completely challenged how Rey understands the Force. Other Star Wars movies always saw the Jedi as the only special guardian of the Force. Luke flipped this idea. He teaches Rey that the Force does not belong only to the Jedi because it exists everywhere. This shows that the strict rules of the Jedi are not permanent truth.
Now, around the 1 hour 20-minute mark, there is a character called DJ, which is a convict, a former convict. He shows one of our main character that the wealthy people actually sells weapons not only to the good guys but also the bad guys. See, this shows that usually in story it will always be a concrete evidence of who is evil and who is bad. But in here we see that the wealthy guys actually sells weapon to not only the bad guy but also the good guy, meaning that the good guys using some of the weapon that the bad guy is using. It's kind of ironic,
Now, usually in the classic stories, the character that disobeyed their order may have accumulated a big reward or big victory. But in the Star Wars: Last of Jedi, there are three characters named Poe, Finn, and Rose. They disobey the commands, and then they actually leads them to failure. And that bravery is not counts as the victory. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this construction is.
Even the Sacred Jedi books, it represents an old time. It's not permanent. At times cut 100, Luke actually want to burn all the Jedi library down, but instead of protecting it, the Master Yoda strikes thunder from above and burn all down the libraries.
Furthermore, in timestamp 1:49:10 seconds, Kylo Ren force Rey
tell the truth, painful truth about her parents.
He tells her that her parents were not famous or legendary figures, but just ordinary nobodies who sold her away for money. Many Star Wars heroes come from powerful family bloodlines. The Last Jedi breaks down this hierarchy, proving that a true hero doesn't need a special family name.
Finally, look at that code. 2 hours 18 seconds, 18 minutes. When Luke saves the resistance, he does not win by using brute physical strength or fighting directly. He survives the heavy cannon fire of the enemy because his real body is still on the lonely island, using a force projection. He defeats the enemy and becomes a hopeful symbol, specifically by rejecting physical combat.
So, what does this give us any idea about society? Society always tells us that heroes always win, heroes always help, heroes always save the day, heroes always win. But it's just not really.
Now, by breaking down the Star Wars Last of Jedi, we actually learn that failure is also a way to learn. The complicated movie scene that in the Star Wars Jedi help us to relocate, reconstruct the real world values.
Saddam losing in our opening some drama scene, or Luke Skywalker get defeated in his last battle. It's not always mean that they are not heroes. Derrida argued that every hero meaning is not fiction.